This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. Morning, sir. Good morning, all. So last week we just looked at uh, the introduction to SonarCube, right? Today, what we do, we'll go and download SonarCube and set up SonarCube on our personal laptop. Okay, and then we'll continue the integration of SonarCube with our build pipeline, which is our Azure pipeline. You can call it as a build pipeline or Azure pipeline or CA pipeline. Everything is same. Okay, and we also see a PaaS version of this SonarCube as well. PaaS means, right? I mean, which is on the cloud. The way we are using Azure DevOps, in the same way we can use PaaS version of SonarCube as well, which is very helpful for the small scale companies. I mean, if it is a on-premise SonarCube, that means if I have to install SonarCube in my own data center, that means I need to have some data center room, and then need to purchase the server, and I need to maintain a lot of things, right? Which everyone cannot afford it. And if you run it from laptop, it will run out of memory, and these are the softwares, right? Which you cannot run it on laptops, etc. Of course, you can run it, but not good for a production applications, right? If it is a laptops or desktops, etc. Okay,
It is
so yeah.
yeah, a SaaS or PaaS. Both we can take
uh
it.
yeah, both. You can say, some people say SaaS, but if I really go by this, it will be a SaaS basically, because all I do is that just configuring something.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay. The software is
very
already
very
installed.
exactly, software as a service. Everything is installed. Just go and configure your projects and see the data. That's it. Results basically. Okay,
Okay.
these are minute differences. I don't think anyone can draw a line, but I shown that one slide, right? How you can draw
Yeah, I
that.
remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So we'll do that one. Okay. Let's see what it is basically. So we need to integrate SonarCube with the Azure DevOps build pipeline. So what's the purpose? So once you integrate SonarCube with build pipeline, you can do the code coverage measure, and then you can do the code quality, and then you can also implement the code quality gates as well. These are the three things that you can do, and this is the heart of any continuous integration pipeline. Without this, your CI pipeline is not complete basically. Okay, and then how do you do? So for the integration purpose, obviously, in when you integrate SonarCube with Azure Pipeline, because both are different softwares, you need to have some credentials as well, right, for the integration. Okay, that's where we will generate some access tokens. We call it as a personal access tokens in Azure DevOps basically. We will create there in Azure DevOps and use it in the SonarCube for the integration. And after that, we can create the quality gates as well. In the build pipeline, in order to have this SonarCube, right, we need to have tasks. So these are the tasks that we need to have it in our build pipeline. The task one is prepare analysis for SonarCube and code analysis. These two are for just doing the code coverage and code quality. And the last one, break, build, and quality gate failure. This is the third task. So what it is? So as I told you, we can create a quality gate with some criteria in SonarQube. What is that criteria? Number of duplicate lines should not be more than 20% of the overall code. Okay, such kind of things are criteria in your quality gate. So based on the project, or based on the project management or developers or the architects, you will basically define the criteria in the quality gate. So when that quality gate is failed, your SonarCube needs to send that information back to your pipeline, right? Otherwise, your pipeline doesn't know whether that quality gate is failed or successful, because that is a SonarCube is a different software. So for that purpose, we use this break, build, and quality gate failure. These are the three tasks that we're going to use for SonarCube integration. Obviously, there will be some setup to integrate SonarCube with DevOps pipeline. That is what generate access token step basically, where we use the personal access token. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
This SonarCube, there is any alternate for SonarCube or only the like people use SonarCube for all this?
E- everybody in this world uses SonarQube, where you see Java, .NET, okay,
Okay,
Python, all this. Because whatever you see outside, right, that is a wrapper on top of this.
okay,
If someone, even SonarCube is a wrapper on some best practices basically. Okay.
okay, okay.
If someone is using it, they definitely be using it this, and obviously uh, the many companies have their own, but they are
Okay.
not matured enough, like SonarQube, because thousands and thousands of people contributed to this from the last 15 years, right? That's it.
Yes.
So after that, we'll see some advanced operations as well. For the time being, let's go and uh, do this SonarQube setup basically. So simply say SonarQube download. The sonarcube.org is the SonarQube website. So similar to any other software, you have these four categories: community, developer, enterprise, and data center. Okay, we'll use the community version. Okay, you can see what are the differences basically here. Okay, and the developer version. Okay, let's go and install this. Okay, I don't see much differences. Anyways, this is all about licensing purpose basically. Okay. Uh, let's go and click on download free. But if you want to go for a specific version of SonarQube, because when you go from here, it always takes the latest version. If you want to go for any specific version, then you have to go to bottom and see historical downloads. Click on show all versions, then it will show up here. So in this, uh, till Java 6.5, sorry, till SonarCube 6.5, you need a Java. So in Java, you need Java for everything. You need a Java software to be on your laptop. Okay. So there are multiple versions in Java. Right now, the Java current version is the Java 13, I guess. Okay. In Java, there are two types of utilities. One is a JRE, another one is JDK. So JRA and JDK are two components in Java software till Java 8. Okay. After Java 8, the Java JRE and JDK were merged basically. Okay. The reason I am saying, if you are using SonarCube 6.5, you need to install Java 8 basically. If you are using any latest version, then you must and should install Java 13, which is the latest version. In Java 13 are the latest versions of Java, like latest after the 9. They do not have a JRE. They only have a JDK. Okay. So now for our for our demos, I am going to install the latest version. Okay. Let's go and download for free. It's a just a zip file. It's not an installer. Okay. You can see. So it is a 295 MB. Okay. Let it download. You can after copy, right, you can keep it anywhere. Guys, it looks, yeah, it is going to, my internet is not stable. Anyways, it's almost done. I already downloaded, but I just want to do it in front of.
Downloaded the latest version only.
Yeah, latest version only.
Okay. But stabilized version is not required.
Anyways, we are not doing it for a production application, right? See,
Okay.
yeah, the difference between your latest version and stable version is unknown bugs basically. Your
Yeah.
software might have issues, right? That's the
Okay.
only difference. So what these guys will do, they basically give it for beta. They release it like a beta basically. They give it for give access to all the community. People go and use it. They experiment. They identify the bugs right in the software. That's what any company do it, like Microsoft or anyone give that beta version, right? Which you are not supposed to use for the what do you say, production versions, production applications.
Yes.
That's what it is. I mean, I shown you, right? I mean, if we go here, it's done basically. Let's go back. They will specify which is stable or not. See, only till 8.9 they have the long term support. You see here, okay, but here you do not see. So they will tell you whether they have whether this is ready for production or not. Okay. I downloaded. Let me close this downloads. So I already downloaded. That's why it is showing another version. Let me copy this. Okay, I can put into any drive. Okay, I can put into C drive or D drive or any drive. Okay, let me put here. Okay, let me extract here. Done. Where is this? Here. Okay, just open this. Okay, and all you need to do is this is all about your software, right? You need to go to um, conf conf, and then you have two files here, sonar and wrapper. Open one of them. Okay, so sonar, if you see, right, so every software needs a database, right, to store it content. Every software needs a database. Okay, when you install some softwares, you don't know where the data is getting stored, so you don't need to worry. Okay, for softwares like this, you need to have a database connected as well. Okay. Even if you go to Pega, Salesforce, everyone has their own database internally, right? So the installation will be taken care of by that one basically. But here, since it is a zip file, you need to go and configure even database, which database you need to use, where the SonarCube data will be stored at, etc., right? So right now SonarCube software supports the databases, you can see here. Okay, all you need to do is you need to give the user ID and password. Right now everything is a hash, having hash, that means commented. So this is all self-explanatory. If you read it, you will understand basically here. Everything is self-explanatory. Okay, now you see it supports the Oracle 12c, 18c, 19c, all the latest. Okay, if you want to use Oracle, then you need to uncomment this sonar.jdbc.url, and this has to be replaced by uh, the one which is given by your database administrator. So all this will be same, only your local host, I mean, from here it may change basically, because it depends on your database name, etc. So if you are using Oracle, you have to uncomment this and replace this. And if you are using Postgres, you can see 9.6 or later, then you have to uncomment this sonarcube.jdbc.url. Okay, this part have to be renamed. Okay, and if you are using Microsoft SQL Server, then this part, everything is same only. Okay, it just your URL will change, whatever you see here on the right hand side. Okay, and the connection string type will change. Your database administrator will take care of. So you can see it supports currently SQL Server, Oracle, Postgres. Okay, and then what else? Okay, okay, that's it. Those are the databases it supports. Rest everything you can forget here, because these are the default things that your software will take care of. Okay, everything is self-explanatory. You can go and spend some time on this one. Okay, right now I'm not going to use SQL Server or any one of these servers, because database server, because that is an additional installation for me. But SonarCube has its own database, built-in database. Okay, if you don't want to use any one of these production graded databases, you can simply go ahead and use the default one. For the using default database, you don't need to do any settings in this one. Okay, let me close this. Come to wrapper file. In this wrapper file, all you need to do is uh, in the top, this is the fourth column, right? You need to give the Java path here. Okay, wrapper.java.command. You have to give the Java path. So I show my Java path. You need to download the Java. If I'm sure I think all laptops, all servers in this world will be having the Java. There is no doubt. Still, if it is not there, go and download Java. So I have to say agree. He downloaded something. You can go and see all Java downloads. Let's see here. Hmm. Can see here. So you can download it latest. Once you install it, you see the Java. You don't need to do anything for that because there are no configurations, right? Just a software. Okay. Once you do it, just let me open this. I think I already opened it. Okay. You need to just update this path. You can see, I mean, comments here as well. Path to JVM execute by default, it is available. Can be absolute path. For example, you need to give the complete path. It is not a path. He is telling you path to my JDK bin Java. So you need to go to that path. Uh, that, I know where it is. Uh, Let me check in my environment variables. It is easy for me to check. Okay. Environment variables, Java home. So this is where my Java is installed. I need to give the JDK. I am using JRA for older versions of Sonar because I've been giving sessions since long, right? So, I mean, so when I started, I was using Java 8. So at the time, I had to use the JRE part basically. Right now, the latest version, I need to use the JDK, which is for that reason, I cannot use a Java 8. I have to use latest versions of Java. Okay, I can go and you can see, right? Under Java, I have multiple versions. This is JDK 13.01 is the latest. And here, go to bin and there should be java.exe, I guess. Yeah, this is the one. Let me take this, copy, and then replace this Java line 4 basically with. That's it. That's all you need to do. The software needs it. Now, after this, go to the SonarCube and then go to, you need to start it basically because this is a Java, right? You need to start it. Go to bin and then so for Windows, go here and then you can start Sonar basically. Start Sonar means it will open a window, a command prompt window, and it will start it. Start NT service means it will be installed as a service in the server basically. You don't need to even if you uh, restart your machine, it will automatically restart it. So for this purpose, you can simply say start, run as administrator because you always need to run software as an administrator. Now it will start the SonarCube. You can say just wait for a couple of minutes for this software to run. it will show you SonarCube is up and running. You need to wait till that point. So while it is happening, any doubts so far?
Okay.
Okay, it's almost done. Yeah. Now you see process is up. SonarCube is up. You can see here. Okay. Just minimize this. Okay. Now open. So the you don't know the URL of this SonarCube, right? Because it is just installed. Okay. The URL basically when you install in your server, it will be localhost. You have to use the port 9000. That is default. Okay. Localhost and then 9000. Okay. If it is your actual servers, obviously you will replace localhost with the server name or DNS name of the server. That will be taken care by your administrators, server administrators, because you don't install the softwares on the laptop, I mean on the servers. Okay. Now just open this. Okay. So by default user ID and password for SonarCube is admin. Okay. ADMIN. This is a default one for SonarCube. You can Google it, it will give you as well. Close. It is asking you, hey, change your password. That's what it is saying. First time, right? Okay, that's it. So this is how your SonarCube portal looks like. You have, it will show you the, 1 second guys, mouse is not working. Okay, so you see the projects, issues, rules, quality profiles. You can see here projects, issues right now. Okay, no issues because we don't have anything, right? It will this is how it looks like: bugs, vulnerabilities, code smells, everything is 0 0, and there are many categories here. Okay, so what are all the issues that it can identify? See wasp, top 10, etc, etc. We talk about some of these things. Okay, statuses, is it an open issue, closed issue, etc. What's the resolution for those issues? Okay, scope, and then projects. Okay, to which person the issues are assigned, is he assignee here? Okay, like this you have many things under issues. And then rules, these are the actual rules that gets executed when your CI pipeline uses this SonarQube. Okay, you can see it supports Java, C Sharp, JavaScript, TypeScript, PHP, Python, VB.NET Flex, Kotlin, HTML, Ruby on Rails, Scala, Go language. See, oh, there are many you see. Show more. XML, JSP. So it supports all these. See, I think most of the work happens here only. C Sharp, Java, and then PHP, Python, Ruby also in some places, Scala nowadays. Go is the Google's main language nowadays. Okay, and then your JSP as well. So everything is covered here. And then we have some quality profiles. We talk about it tomorrow. Quality gates, we'll talk about it tomorrow. I was talking about some quality gate criteria, right? You see, these are the rules basically. If coverage is less than 80%, fail the build. Duplicate lines percentage is greater than 3%, fail the build. Like that. Okay. And then you have the administration. Okay. some things are here I will talk about tomorrow. And then you have a groups, you can go and add the users to the SonarCube. It's a different software, right? You can go and add the users here. Okay. And then some management activities, we'll talk about it. And then some marketplace. Okay, now go to home. We haven't set it up basically. So SonarCube by default having options to integrate with Azure DevOps, to integrate with the Bitbucket. I keep telling, right? Bitbucket is Atlassian product, and you can integrate with our regular GitHub as well. Okay. And then GitLab is another software. As I told you, it is similar to your Azure DevOps. So you can integrate SonarCube with anything, any one of these famous platforms. Okay. And if there is something else, then you can use this option manually basically. Okay. So for us it is Azure DevOps basically. Click this. So you have to give some name to specify this to identify this configuration, and then you have to give the Azure DevOps URL. Okay. Till this organization is seen. You can see the example here as well, dev.azure.com on your organization, and you have to give some personal access token. So how do you generate personal access token is also given here. You see, to create this action token, you have to go here. That's what it's saying. Quickly, let me log into our Azure DevOps, dev.azure.com. So you are in this organization, okay, and you can, this is the URL that you need to take it for SonarCube. Here you have, right, and then give. Okay. And then let's go here. How do you create a personal access token? This is your credentials basically to integrate Azure DevOps with anything. You go to for this right top right corner, right? User settings, and you have personal access tokens. So you can basically change the look and feel of your UI, etc. All those things are here, and then you can generate a personal access token because you are a administrator. Click this. I have lot many access tokens because of my session. All you need to do is go and click on new token, give some name. Okay. And there are multiple organizations, right? If there are multiple, you can see all multiple. Say your planner only, this token is applicable for the projects inside this organization, and how many days it has to work. You can set the expiry date as well, 30 days or whatever it is, or you can define custom defined as well. I'll keep it 30 days. Okay. And then what is the scope of this array? Where is this? Did I close this? I think I closed it, right? Let me click on this. Journey 30 days. So when we say custom defined, right? See how many different sections we have in Azure DevOps are the functional blocks. We have the work items, which is your Azure boards, and the code, which is your Azure repos. Okay. And then build, which is your Azure pipeline. Okay. And release, which is your Azure release pipeline. And then test management, which is the test plans, and packaging, which is your Azure artifacts. So for all these different blocks or sections in your Azure DevOps have the permissions setting basically. You can see if someone uses this token, right? I haven't created it because I'm just talking to you. This create option is still not enabled. Okay. So if someone gives a full access, if someone go with a custom define, you can say, hey, this token, let us say if some XYZ application is using this token, they can, if you select read, that means they can only read the work items. If we say read, write, manage, if you say read and write, that application can write read the work items and they can create the work items as well in your Azure boards. Similarly, code, people can read the code or read and update the code as well, and they can manage the code as well. Means they can give access to some other people as well and full. Yeah, they can do anything. Build, you have only two. They can build, some other application can read the build definition, and they can read and execute as well. So like this, you can have for all these different categories. Now for this one, I'll just give full access. Okay, and say create. So you need to copy this token once, basically copy, just for my understanding purpose I paste it here. Okay, you see, and it is giving a warning. Make sure you copy the above token. We don't store it and you will not be able to see it again. So first time itself we need to take it. Okay, now go back to your all you need to do is just paste that. That's it. So it is asking again. It is asking again. Okay, and then that's it. Now you see, in my, it is showing me all my repositories, all the projects and all the repositories, but I have only one project here, online reservation system. Under that I have two repositories, online reservation system and your journeys. You can go and check here, right? So this is one project in my organization. Under that you have a two repos, right? Your journey is one repository and other one is online reservation system is another repository. We didn't use this repository, basically we used your journeys repository. Similarly, if you have one more project, obviously it will show that project as well. If you want, you can simply create one test project, select. Just for your information, I am just from say create. Okay, now the project is created. If you come here and refresh this, you got the second project as well, right? Because we integrated, and you have the repositories here. Click this. That's it. You are, that means you are going to set up, integrate this your journeys repository in this online reservation system project under Azure DevOps. Setup selected repository. So you're going to set this repository with Azure pipelines only, not anyone else. Okay, say Azure pipelines. Okay, now this is where the actual steps comes into picture. Till this time you set it, you integrated SonarQube with pipeline. Now you need to have these tasks in your CI pipeline. Okay, prepare analysis for SonarQube, run code analysis, break build and quality gate failure. What this guy is saying, hey, now you are done. If you want to analyze your project with Azure pipelines, go and install SonarQube extension for Azure DevOps. You have to go to the, I think I haven't shown you. I shown you only for Azure boards, right? In Azure pipelines I haven't shown you, but everything, the process is same. You have to go to the marketplace and install the SonarCube extension or anything else. Quick, and then it is saying, add a new SonarCube service endpoint. These are the steps basically, and then you are all set. Now let's go to our this one. We have our pipeline already. Go to the pipeline, click this, and then edit the pipeline. So I told you we need to add those tasks. Let's go and search for this. How do you add a task? You know how to add an agent by going here, and how to add a task inside this job or agent. Click this, and then it will show all the tasks, different types of categories: build, utility, test, package, deploy. And I just kept my mouse under all. Okay, all you need to select is SonarCube. Okay, so the top ones are deprecated. It is clearly saying deprecated. That means don't use that. Okay, in the bottom you see Marketplace, SonarCube. Okay, you need to install this. Okay, get, you can see this symbol. This is the symbol you need to identify. Okay, you already here also you can see, you know, what it will give you, how it works, etc. Okay, everything is given. So this is the part we are doing now. Okay, yeah. Now go here, get it free. We are already here, right? Let's say install it. Guys, I may experience some network issues because I am running SonarCube software on my laptop. Okay, it is I can access anything from the internet, but you know, the other people cannot access my data, right? Let us say that local host. Okay, local. If I give you this URL, local host means your local host, right? Not mine, basically. If I give my IP address also, you will not be able to use it because my system is not part of any network. Okay, so here why I am saying this one, because your Azure DevOps is running in Azure Cloud and my SonarCube is running in my personal laptop. Sometimes I may see issue because my IP address may keep changing because of my router, basically my modem, whatever I'm using. Okay, it is installed. Proceed to organization. Now I can come back here. Okay, refresh this SonarCube. Now you see all these options are available. Earlier these were not available. Run code analysis, prepare analysis, and then publish quality get result. Okay, for me, I'll go and use prepare analysis configuration. By default, it will go and add here in the bottom. You need to keep it before build solution, basically. This prepare analysis on SonarCube is before build solution, and you need to add one more. Click this. Again, search for SonarCube. Run code analysis. This task have to be added after build solution. Okay, like this you need to place it. Now you see settings are required. Prepare analysis on SonarCube. Now you have to give the SonarCube endpoint. Server endpoint means this is the one. Okay, I don't know whether it works or not because it is on my local laptop. Sometimes it won't work. Let me go and a new one. Let me, I can use token as well. Basically I have to give this URL. Let me check my IP address. Okay, I don't give guarantee because I don't have any DNS name, etc. Let me see. So that's the reason I use a SaaS version of SonarCube. It's not working because uh, I don't have any DNS, basically. Okay, if I use local host, I cannot basically connect because local host means my local host. The other people don't know about it, basically. Okay. Uh, yeah. So for this reason, because I can't use this, basically for this reason, what we do, we use the PaaS version of SonarCube, SaaS version, PaaS or SaaS, whatever it is saying. That is called Sonar Cloud, actually. Both from the same company. You already seen what are all the options here you have, right? You will see the same thing as it is on the Sonar Cloud as well. Okay, guys, I was talking about embedded database, right? You see in the bottom, I did not specify any database, right? This guy is clearly saying embedded database should be used for evaluation purposes only. Okay, it basically uses some database inside it. Okay, since I cannot use it there, let me move to SonarCloud SaaS version. So SonarCloud .io is the online SaaS version of this SonarCube basically. Okay, you can see the same thing. It will support all those things whatever you see. Okay, everything is same, there is no difference. The only difference is if it is SonarCube, you run it from your own servers. If it is SonarCloud, it is cloud version. You don't need to install and do anything basically. See everything. Okay, now all I need to do is you go back to your project, close this, and I'm just disabling this one, disable these tasks. SonarCube, I need to go and install Sonar Cloud related tasks. Click on this button, Sonar, search for Sonar, and these are for on-premise version, you know it. Come down, you see Sonar Cloud. I installed this SonarCube extension, right? That's the reason. On top, you got the tasks, run code analysis, prepare analysis, etc. Okay. Now I install Sonar Cloud. Same thing. You don't see any difference. Detect bugs, vulnerabilities, code smells, etc. Detect bugs, vulnerabilities, code smells, etc. Right? There is no difference. Now install this. Even configuration, everything will be same. There won't be any difference. Install it in your organization. Proceed to organization. Okay. Let me close this. I already opened it, right? Let me close this here. And now go and refresh. So when I refresh it, now you see, again you see the same thing, but with a different symbol. You see, this is a cloud symbol. Prepare analysis configuration. You see prepare analysis on SonarQube. Prepare analysis configuration, same thing. Just add it, put it before build solution. Add one more thing, SonarQube, run code analysis. Add it, put it after build solution. Okay. Now you need to specify these things. Okay. SonarCube server endpoint. You see whatever is there here. You see that SonarCube. This is the disabled one for the on-premise SonarCube server endpoint. Okay. Here also you see SonarCloud instead of SonarCube, SonarCloud. Okay. Endpoint, and then you need to select the organizations, etc. Now how you do it? It is simple now. Click on new. Give some uh, and, in the SonarCloud, you need to generate this token. You see, my account and security and generate token basically. You go to SonarCloud, you need to log in. You can log in with Azure DevOps itself. You can see here. Click on Azure DevOps. You can use the credentials of Azure DevOps here. My credentials are cached. That's why it has taken you. Okay. Uh, on the top right corner, you can see my account here. Click on this. You can see profile, security, notifications, etc. Go to security, and you can create some token. You can give any name here to generate a token. Okay, you can see here as well. You can. This is our local host, my account, security. This is what you see here as well, right? Profile, security, notifications, organizations. This is also you see here. Okay, the reason I am showing you, everything is same. There is no difference. Okay. Just for network issues, I'm going to use this SonarCloud. Okay. And as I told you, the small companies will make use of SonarCloud because small companies cannot afford servers. Okay. Let's give some name. We give any name, XYZ, anything. Just for our understanding purpose. 10 October. Generate a token. That's it. Make sure you need to copy this one. Copy. Okay. Now come here, give that token, paste it, verify. Verification succeeded. Now give some name. It is this name will appear here basically. Give some name. Your journey on our cloud. You can give some name, and then in the bottom, in the security section, grant access permission to all pipelines. What does it mean? If I don't select this, then this connection will be available only this online reservation system pipeline in this organization. If you select this, this connection will be available for all the projects and pipelines inside this organization, your Planet 21. So say verify and save. Okay. Okay. It's successful. Now we just expand this organization. What is this? It is giving me only previous one. Okay. Oh yeah, we did not create any organization here in our SonarCloud. Okay, we just created a what is a token only. How do you create an organization? Top right corner. Right now I see only one organization here. So basically what we do, we create the organization here with the same name what you use here, because you will have a number of organizations and projects. So the best practice, use the same naming convention. So your Planner 21, go and create a Azure DevOps organization name, your Planner 21, and give the personal access token. Okay. Uh, Luckily, I saved it already. Right. Do this and then continue. You see the same thing here, there also, right? Now import organization into SonarCloud organization. The key is your Planet 21. Okay. Go and click this. You don't need to do anything. Guys, you have a two plans. This is a cloud, right? Paid plan and free plan. Okay. Free, if you take the free plan, this is zero euros. But the thing is that your projects will be shown to all the public people as well. If somebody comes and search for your projects, they will see the results. If you go for a paid plan, I have to pay 10 euros. But this is private. No one can see your analysis. Okay. I'm going with free plan because it's only demo. Okay.
So now
Create
one
organ.
question.
Yeah.
So you said when we use a free plan, everyone can see the source code,
Yeah.
but
Because
the source code is
because it
available on
yeah.
the
Tell
source
me.
code is available on Azure, and that is tagged to our login, right? So how can others see the code?
Okay. Basically, the users are not going to see the code from Azure repos. When this analysis happens, right? When this
Yes.
analysis happens, the SonarCube needs that code in the SonarCube server, right? Okay, it will not
Yes.
do the analysis on the Azure DevOps cloud actually. That will this software will copy the code to its server and do the analysis. Okay, that means whatever is the code you have on the Azure repos is available in the SonarCube. It will take it and then analyze it. So that means if it is a public project, whoever is logging, I mean, whoever comes to this SonarCloud, they can, if they go and search for projects, if it comes in the search results, they can see the SonarCube results. When they see the results, obviously they see the code as well.
Okay.
Okay. since we are giving the demo and I don't have any secret code, right? That's the reason I am fine. Otherwise, you need to pay 10 euros and then start using the private one. That's it. Okay, even the same thing on the GitHub as well, right? GitHub, whatever you see is a public, right? Everything by default when you create a your account here, you will have the public one. But if you want to keep your code secret, then you have to take you need to create the private repositories in GitHub as well. Private means no one can access it. You have to give access to the users. The same concept there as well. If you have a GitHub account, you understand basically. You can go and create a private projects in GitHub as well, where no one can see. Okay. Now I created an organization. As I said, give the same name so that you will not get confused. It is fetching. Okay. Now you see, you got it right. Your planner 21. Select this. Okay. Now choose the way to run the analysis. You want to, if it is a .NET, you need to use the integrate with MS Build. If it is Java, you need to use integration with Maven or Gradle. If there is something else, then it is a standard scanner. Now the next important item is project. You need to give the project key because this is your Azure DevOps project, but SonarCube is a different software, right? SonarCloud. I'm using SonarCloud now, but I use SonarCube only name. Okay. Uh, you created an organization with a similar name. Go and create the project as well here. Create a new project. It already brought in easy online reservation system. Your journeys online reservation system. This is a default project that is created. Okay. Now you see, I'm not able to select it. This is all grayed out easy, right? You know the reason? My project is private here. You remember this process? Our online reservation system is a private project under your journeys. That's the
Yes.
reason I'm not able to select it. You see, this guy is telling, hey, analyze projects with your paid plan, unlimited private projects, or 14-day free trial as well. Probably I can enable this 14-day free trial. Guys, I'll do it if it doesn't ask my credit card. This is very dangerous basically. Okay, choose your plan up to 100K to again how many lines of code is there in your project. Basically based on that your cost will change. Okay. It is asking credit card and all, guys. Okay. uh, let's not use this. Okay. If it is an organization, that is okay. I don't want to get into any because I may forget and I cannot disassociate. In some cases what happens, you need to call the customer care and disassociate fraud basically. Okay. So for our project purpose, what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the scope of my project here. Okay. uh, Go to project settings, stay here, let me save this. Oh, I cannot save it until I give these details. Let me give some XYZ. Okay, that's it. Save this. So go to your project settings. So right now the visibility, so in project settings you are in overview, the visibility is private, right? Go and make it to public. Save. Now you come here and then refresh this. Now you see test project is private still, that is it is locked. My other projects are unlocked. You see this. Select this. You got it right. Online reservation system, your journeys, one repository is selected. Say setup. Okay. Now we are now you see you are here. You are in this organization. Your journey planner 21, and this is your project. Under that, basically by default it will connect with master, because everything is git based, right? As I told you, everything is git based, so the default project branch will be master. Now everything is grayed out here because you haven't configured it. Okay, now click on Azure Pipelines. Now it will give you the same steps. We are already installed these steps, right? We already installed this step. Now all you need here is in our SonarCloud, sorry, in our project, right? We go to pipeline. We will start where we left. Edit, prepare analysis. We done the connection, and then this is the project key I need to give. Project key and project name. That's it. Okay. Uh, so these are the projects, right? If you click on the organization, it will show all the projects like this. I have only one project. Okay. Configure analysis. Sorry, I need to take the key name basically. Just give me a second, guys. I just administration. Sometimes I also forget basically. Just give me a second. I need to take the key. My account. Projects. I did the key change. Yeah, this is the key basically. Let me take this. You can see here as well. And then you can give the same name. Your journeys is the project name, right? That's it. Okay, and the rest of the things we will see it later. Okay, for the time being, all you need is just save. Okay, you prepared it. The next one is run code analysis. You don't need to do anything. It is just an ex. You already done all the prep here. Okay, now for the to complete it quickly, I am disabling the run test assemblies. Okay, then say save. Now queue this. Select the master here, because I configured master there. That's why we can do it for anything. Okay, that we will see it tomorrow. uh, Already did it, right? Why this guy is again? This guy had taken mine. This guy disabled. This guy disabled my again free credit. You see, is there anything else that is running in my system? Let me open this. Okay, I'm just checking if something else is running. Okay, let me go and check the settings basically. I'm in here, organization settings, and then go to billing. Zero paid parallel jobs. Man, this guy has taken out again mine. You remember, it has to be one actually. Now I have only zero. I think this guy has given me only for certain period of time. Okay. Because of that, it is failing. Okay. Go here. Okay, team. I think I need to request for this. Okay. The same way, right? Uh, where is that URL? This one. I have another organization. I mean, if I keep continue getting these issues, right? I use my other old organization where I don't have any restriction. What's your name? 86 com. I have to give my organization, right? Ah, you understand why I'm getting that problem? Probably this is because earlier I selected private. Now it is become public, right? Probably that is the reason. You getting me?
Yeah,
Planet.
understood.
We changed the scope, right? We don't have both the options. That could be the reason. Okay. Anyways, let me select for this now public. Please provide list of links to public repositories. You build. Okay. I'll. I have to give the complete one. Private. Okay. Till this one. Okay. I need to give some, okay. Submit. Okay, guys, then we do one thing. We'll continue tomorrow. Anyways, it's already 8:12. We'll start where we left off. If I don't get the public access as well, then I'll use another one. Because if I have to go with private, you see, I need to pay, 10 euros minimum. Okay. Okay, that's it for today. But tomorrow morning we'll start with that. We'll complete that configuration and then run the analysis. We'll go through the analysis result and go with quality gate, etc. Okay, and some administration activities. That's it for today, guys.